We should be recording. It's kind of loud. I don't know why it's loud. It's very loud for some reason. Anyway, yeah, whatever. I'll try to have it more quiet this time. Regardless, hello everyone. It's Asta the Greek, and today, or I guess tonight, in this case, we are doing the FGO Archer servant tier list. As I said before, we already did the Saber class tier list, and today we're doing the Archer class. Again, it's my opinion of the characters based on, again, design, if I like the personality, if I know the personality, gameplay wise, if I do have them or use them, and yeah, my thoughts on the characters essentially. That's about it. Let me make sure that I'm recording. Hold on. I am recording. Okay, good. Again, I decided to make the tiers from the start into B+ and A+ that I added last time. Changed the colors this time to be a bit better because, yeah, last time the colors were all over the place. Regardless, again, this tier list is outdated, but it's the most okay, it's outdated, but the least outdated tier list of them all, because it still has a good amount of new servants, while most of them don't have like half of these, or at least a good amount of the JP ones. They're missing 3 servants here, which are, as you can clearly see, Balban Sith, aka Faye Tristan, Summer Anastasia, and Zenobia, who is the latest, one of the 2 newer servants. I guess 3, because we have Cinderella Liz. I guess Cinderella Ellie-chan. But whatever. I will just say where I'm gonna place these 3: Balban Sith, I guess Faye Gawain, Faye Tristan, Anastasia, Summer, and Zenobia at the end of the tier list, essentially. So let's start, and we begin with Anne and Mary Summer. Right, that's the names. Hold on, Anne Bonny and Mary Read, right? Yeah, Anne Bonny and Mary Read. Okay, I do have her, and obviously the rider form as well, since it's a permanent. This one is 4-star limited Archer. Of course, summer servants are limited. Honestly, I have not used her. She's level 1. I guess they are level 1 because there are 2 of them. It's cool that we get to see the other girl, because like in the rider form, we only get to see Mary, I'm pretty sure. Right? Mary is a lolly one. Whatever, we get to see Mary as the sprite, and Anne shows up only in the NP. And this one, I think it's the opposite. I have not seen their NP actually, so I do not know if Mary shows up, but she should show up in the NP. Regardless, I'm not a huge fan of their character, if I'm being honest. Like, I would put them at C tier, maybe D. Like I've seen a bit of them. I have a hard time remembering when they show up in this story. Like, I remember the event because I did play the event, the rerun. I remember some parts with them, but like, I cannot really remember where they appear. I am assuming they appear in Okeanos, whatever you want to pronounce it in the Greek way, or Greek way is Okeanos, but whatever. I am assuming they appear then in the second singularity. Wait, the third singularity is Rome. But again, like, I don't remember much. Like, I do know that I really like the Okeanos one, but I don't remember much of them as a character there. It's been a long time since I played that singularity, so I'm gonna place them C for now and see if I'm gonna rate them any higher. Yeah. And we'll move on to 1-star Archer Arash. Now, Arash here is a servant. First of all, is a servant that you can get. Everyone should have Arash and B5 because he's a permanent from the friend point gacha. So he's from the easiest servants here to get NP5. Originally, I didn't use Arash like at all, because he just looked like a, I don't know, I saw him, was like, okay, this is just a servant here. Looks kind of, his design is not something crazy, right? It's just, what would you expect from an archer in like a medieval setting or something, right? I don't know about the lore of Arash, obviously. If I'm not mistaken, he's an Indian hero, I think. So that's that. I don't know. But he appears in Camelot, and I do like Camelot a lot, and I did really enjoy his character a lot in Camelot, and that made me want to use him. I used him. He's great. He's an amazing farmer as well, so his gameplay is really good. It gives him points. His character also gives him points. It's interesting though, so that his NP is also interesting, where he just kills himself essentially. But it's interesting in the way that what is the lore behind it, you know? I haven't checked it out because there's like a bunch of interesting characters in FGO, and if I want to check them out, every single one of them, then that would take forever. But I don't know if anyone knows about the Arash lore and why it happens. If there's a reference to some, I don't know, part of his legend, or that's how he dies and they have him as his NP, I guess. I don't know. Let me know. For Arash, I'm thinking A tier. At least A, maybe A+, because he's actually a really good guy. I don't know. I'm gonna place him A+ for now and see. A+, and we'll see. And then we have Arjuna, 5-star permanent archer. Arjuna's design is really cool. His final ascension art is incredible in my opinion. He's supposed to be the good guy of his legend, I'm pretty sure, or his I don't know. It's supposed to be a epic or something. But his final ascension art makes him look like an evil mastermind for some reason. I don't know why, and I love it. He appears in E Pluribus Unum, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he appears there. And I don't remember if he was. I'm pretty sure. Wait, Karna was not on our side, right? I don't remember. Anyway, he's alright. From what I remember personality-wise, he's okay. Nothing crazy, but nothing bad either that would make me like put him lower. Yeah, I think he's a okay character. Where's the middle one? The middle one is the B or B+. I have used him a bit as a support because I don't have him. He's alright, like an AoE Buster archer. I am a Buster memes fan, so that's good in my opinion. Regardless, I don't think he's the greatest one out there, so I'm gonna place him either B or B+, B+ for now, and see. Next up is Squirtoria here. Altria, or Artoria, whatever you're gonna call her, Altria Pendragon Archer, or Swimsuit. The summer version of Altria, basically. Permanent, limited 5-star archer. It's a saber, but in a swimsuit, right? There's nothing crazy about that. Like, she's still A tier, or even. I forgot when I placed her actually. Hold on. Let me see where I placed Altria in the previous tiers. Did I place her A tier or A+? Because if she's A+, if she was A+, I should move her to A+, right? I then remember it's been a few days since I recorded that. Yeah, she was A+. So yeah, she was A+. So I will place her A+ as well. Do I like her more than Arash? No. I actually like Arash more. So A+ tier will be fine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Atalanta. 4-star permanent archer. Oh boy. Let me scan through which ones we have here so I know where to put her. No, don't need to scan E tier. Alright. I'll be honest, I do not like Atalanta. At all. At all. Like, I haven't used her in FGO because I use a superior Ultra form. But design-wise, I'm not a fan. Character-wise, in Apocrypha, she was so annoying. Like, legit, she was probably the one servant I disliked the most in Apocrypha. Apocrypha had a great cast of servants. Atalanta, I understand why she was there, I understand her role, her purpose, but like, I did not like her at all. She was annoying. Like, I was like, stop, please. Like, I couldn't. But in the FGO story, I'm pretty sure she appears in Orleans, but I've never read the Orleans ones. It was the only singularity from the part 1 that I never read. So I do not know what she does there, but again, I'm pretty sure she's like one of the Johns of Jalter's servants, so I don't think she does much regardless. Yeah, she's gonna be E tier, probably my least favorite servant of everyone here. That's why I'm placing her E tier. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone who else would go lower, or at least to E tier, you know. Anyway, next we have Billy the Kid, 3-star archer, permanent. Alright, where should I put Billy? Billy, again, his design is nothing crazy. Alright, it's what you would expect Billy to look like. He's alright, I'll say. Like, I've seen him in... I remember him in Pluribus Unum, and in... well, the latest thing I can think of regarding Billy is, again, Saber Wars 2, which I'm pretty sure is the last day today. Last day of the event. Right? Should be last day of the event. But yeah. I will say that he's good. I haven't used him in... I mean, I have him, but I haven't used him. I would say that he's okay. I would put him B plus tier, potentially above Arjuna. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like a good tier. Might move Arjuna to B tier. I'll see. Then we have Charon. Yes, the exact opposite of Archer of Red here. Charon is amazing. He's a great character. I really liked him. He was from my favorite ones in Apocrypha. Then again, half of the cast was from my favorite ones, so I don't know. Really cool servant. Haven't used him. I want him in NA. I want him in general, actually, because I don't have him in JP. But I want the servant. I don't have him, sadly. I love like the fights he had with Achilles in Apocrypha were great. He's a great character. I really like him. He will be A plus tier for sure, above Arash. He might be EX tier actually. Let me glance through the people here to see. Yeah, he might be EX tier. No joke. He's EX tier. Oh. He's EX tier for sure. Charon is great. Charon is great. And then we'll move on to 3-star archer David, or King David, or whatever you're gonna call him. Alright, so I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of his design. Like, I get it, he's supposed to look like a shepherd. But like, sure, I guess. I don't know, his design is kind of boring to me. Nothing crazy. Of course, he's a 3-star. You'd say, 3-star servant. Only 4 stars or 5 stars are interesting, right? No, that's wrong. Doesn't mean that the rarity, unlike many or most gacha games, FGO has interesting characters regardless of rarity, right? Like Arash is from the top farmers, and he's a 1-star servant. he's a free character and he's one of the best characters in the game, right? It doesn't mean that he's bad because he's a 3-star. No, he could be a 5-star and have a boring ass design, and I would still be like, all right, you know, like a Rapture's design is better than his, and he's a 3-star, he's a 1-star. So you get my point. I believe he's a AoE or single target. I don't know. I've never used him. I've literally never used him, so I don't know if he's good or not. I don't think he's good, because I feel like if he was good, I would have seen something of him somewhere on the internet. I don't remember much of him as a character in the story. I'll be honest, he goes into fat D tier, because I don't know. I'm sorry, I just don't know where to put him. Like, it would be a crime to put him in E tier, because I definitely like him more than Atalanta. So, but I don't think I would put him to C tier. I think that's too much for him. I think, at least. And then we have Emiya Alter, 4-star archer. Now I find this weird because like people say that, oh, we have alter forms for servants, so they are like the same servant but different class and altered. So it could be different class and rarity, right? But this case is the same class and the same rarity. So I'm like, all right, weird alter, I guess. Emiya Alter here is in the NA that I have, in the account that I am playing, I guess. He's been there from day one. And he's a story log servant, right? He's a story log servant that you can get after beating Shinjuku, which is part one. Not part one. It's like the Epic of Remnant first story, so a lot further in the game. But when I started playing, it was Chaldea Boys time, and he was on rate up alongside Enkidu and Arthur. So I got him and Enkidu in the first multi I did in the game, day one. So I've used him a lot. He was my main archer for a big amount of time. He's good. His NP is really interesting. I never saw a lot of damage from his NP, if I'm being honest, but that's probably because when I was using him, I didn't really do much when it comes to like leveling up skills and using buffs and stuff. I was more of like, okay, just send the servants, do damage and kill the opponents, right? So it was the time when I was using only gold servants, essentially. Because I was like, oh, servants are only good if they're 4-star or 5-star, right? Of course, I didn't know how to play the game, and then I stumbled upon Galatea's final fight, and I couldn't fucking beat it, because they were like, oh, you need some supports, get Shakespeare. And I was like, Shakespeare, he's level 1. Yeah, whatever. Emiya Alter has a really cool design, but I don't know what happens at the end. Like, he gets like some sort of like corruption or corrosion. What is that he has? It looks really weird after a while. Like, his design is cool with the guns, sort of like blades and the whole thing. But the final ascension, so like the third stage where he just gets like corrupted, is like a bit weird to me. Still, he's really cool, so I will put him at A tier. I will see. I'll place him at A tier for now, but yeah. Will I place him right here? I don't know. I mean, Saber was an A plus tier as a Saber. As an archer, she might be lower, because she's fighting different people this time around. I might place her A tier and add Emiya Alter an A plus tier, or above. I will see. Or I can do this, and everyone's happy. I don't know. I'll see what I will do. Anyway, next on is the OG Emiya, or Nameless, or you're gonna call him the Archer 4-star permanent, who is very close to NP5 in my case, because he's always there. Emiya Archer, he's a really good character, from my favorite ones in the Fate Stay Night series. Great character, badass design. His design is like top tier in my opinion. Really cool power, really cool NP. I hear he's good. I don't use him much in NA. I may have him on like level 40, I think. I plan to change that. Despite that, he's really good, and the anime gives him bonus points, and he's gonna land over here in A+ tier. See, now that's the thing. I don't know. I think I like him more than Emiya Alter, so I guess I'm gonna move these guys down there. Because I don't think he's EX tier, in my opinion. Like he's great, but I feel like what I have of him right now just sits in A+ tier. I don't think I would put him above A+, EX. If I used him a lot and I have a fun time using him and playing with him, then yeah, I would have him in EX tier for sure. But for now, he stays at A+. I'm tempted to bring these guys down. Yeah, I'm tempted to bring these guys down over here. Yeah. Anyway, now we move on to Urael, one of the Gorgon sisters. Archer 3-star permanent servant. I should say different order, whatever. Urael. Now, unlike her Steno sister, I do use Urael. I do have used Urael. I think I have her max level in NA. She's surprisingly nice. Like I did like her character. I like her relationship with Asterios in, I believe, Okeanos. She's definitely nice. She's definitely B+. She could be A, but I'm thinking A+ for now. That's why I lowered these guys down, because I don't think I like them as much as I like Urael. But I'm also not sure if I like Urael to go to A tier, you know. And then we just move to Gilgamesh. We just do this. A EX tier, top tier. Gilgamesh is my favorite character in all of anime in general. Like you've seen this, if you've seen my channel, my profile pic is of Gilgamesh. Sure, it's the Gilgamesh caster one, but he's still a Gilgamesh. And he's just like literally my favorite character. I don't need to explain. I have him in NA. I literally, the only time I saved in NA, saved Saint Quartz, was for him. I literally started NA at the time. It was like, okay, I saw it was like a video was showing all the banners of the year, right? And then I saw that, oh, in 2 months, Gilgamesh shows up. I was like, all right, I'm going to start then, so I have time to save and roll for Gilgamesh. And I did roll, and I did get him, and I was really happy, and I have him almost Bond 10. I think he's like Bond 9, approaching Bond 10. No, that's a lie. I did get him to Bond 10, because I have his CE is Bond 10. One of the 2 servants that I have in Bond 10 in stuff. He's great. I love his arrogant personality, the whole thing. Like, in Fate Zero, he's amazing. I love the plot twist in Fate Stay Night, because I didn't really enjoy Fate Stay Night, the original one, that much. And when he showed up, it was like, yes, perfect. Especially because when he shows up, he literally just kills one of the characters I really dislike in Fate Stay Night, if not hate. So he's just perfect in my opinion. He's great. I'm sorry. I'm fanboying over him, but he's my favorite character in all of anime, so yeah. Top tier, EX. That is all. And now we have Altera the Santa. Welfare 4-star archer. Santa Altera. Santa Altera is B+, I'd say. I know she's good. I don't think I have used her. I don't know if I have her NP. No, I definitely have her max NP, right? I'm not really sure actually. Huh. I actually don't remember. No, I have her. She's from the first Christmas servants that I got, because I missed the first 2. I missed both Ryder Alter and John Alter. Jalter Alter. So, Jalter Alter? What the fuck? Jalter Lily. John Alter Santa Lily, that's the full name. Alright, here you go. Altera, I like her design. I think I had her B tier originally, but her design right now with the Santa outfit, with the sheep, and the NP, which is really cute, and the whole thing, like she gets bonus points and moves on to B tier. That's all. Now we have Fujino. Crossover again from Guardians of Sinners. 4-star limited archer. Again, the same thing with Ryogoshiki. I haven't watched Garden of Sinners. I haven't played the event where she shows up, and which is the only time she shows up, so I can't really say much about her. I have used her a bit, but I think I'd put her in like C tier over here. No offense to the character, it's just that I really don't have much to judge her by. Like I don't have much info on her character, on how good she is. Her design is alright, but it wouldn't be crazy enough to just put her above C tier because I really don't know much about the character, unfortunately. Because she looks cool, and I'm pretty sure if I watch Garden of Sinners, I'm gonna place her like at B plus or A tier. But like for now, I don't know much. Like I know that her MP is a reference to a scene in Garden of Sinners, which just destroys a bridge, but that's about all. Then we have Ishtar. Again, EX tier. Rin, best girl, or one of the best girls. She is Ishtar is Rin, so we definitely love her, and she's definitely EX tier. Also, she appears in Babylonia, which is great. The story is great. I like the character. She's actually really good. I use her in NA as a support servant because I don't have her, unfortunately. But then again, she does a similar job to I was gonna say Achilles for some reason. What the fuck? Gilgamesh. Freaking Kairon confuses me here. Whatever. I mean, she does a similar job to Gilgamesh, but she's still great. She's still like Rin. I can't wait for freaking Kirei to get into the game so we can have Rin, Gilgamesh, and Kirei in the same team. Bro, that would be crazy. Imagine that. I can't wait for Kirei to actually show up in the game because he is a servant, Rasputin, right? He is in the game as a servant that appears in the story. Then we have Kid Gil, 3-star archer permanent. Okay, 3-star permanent archer. There we go. Better order. I have used him. I have maxed him out because he's Gilgamesh, but he's Gilgamesh Kid, and he's not the same character as the adult one. I'm not a fan of the kids either in anime. They're kind of weird. He's gonna be over there in B plus, but that's about all. No offense to Gilgamesh, but like, if he's not the adult Gilgamesh, like caster or archer or any other class that is not kid, then yeah, because I actually don't know much of his personality as a kid, Gilgamesh, right? He's definitely not the same one though. I think he appears in the is it called Phantasmal Carnival? What is it called? Like this like a spin-off source, like a crossover thingy. I haven't watched it. I plan on watching it, but until I watch it, I can't say anything. So he stays there. And then we have Chloe, 4-star welfare archer. Chloe with MES thingy. Chloe is a great welfare servant. I'm really glad I managed to get her because I was afraid that I missed her. She's gonna go over there in A tier. While I'm not a fan of Ilya and the people that appear on her show, because I have not watched the show, but I'm not a fan of, again, little kids in anime, and I'm not a fan of Ilya either, but Chloe here gets the bonus of having a badass design because she's essentially Amiya, but in a lolly version, I guess. But still, it looks really cool. Like the color scheme she has, the darker skin of Amiya from Amiya, and the pink hair is still really cool. So she's essentially a girl Amiya, basically. But she's a great servant. I use her a lot in NA. Great single target. I think she replaced Amiya Alter the moment I got her. I just never used him again. But yeah, she's great. I like her character. She's gonna go over in A tier. That's all as high as I can place her though. Then we have another welfare 4-star archer. And this time is Oda Nobunaga. Or Nobu, the shorter version. Nobu is from the servants that I got at the start when I started playing the game, and I barely got the servants, so they're stacked at level 40 because I don't have the essential materials for them. So she's stacked there. I have her level 40. That's about all I have. The character is fun. I do enjoy her character. She's a good servant, so she's at least A tier, as I've said before. She's over there. I probably like her more than Chloe. That's about all I can say for her. Like, she's a fun character. Again, good characters always at least A tier. I don't know if I should place her A plus or just A, if I'm being honest. Because while she is a good character and I do like her, I think she's from my least favorite ones because I feel like the other ones are a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable characters. Not that she's not enjoyable, she's great as well. Oh, her brother here. I don't know, I'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna place her A plus here, why not? Because I'm gonna play some Bukatsu today too. And now we have 5-star permanent archer Orion, or in this case Artemis, because Orion is a little bear there, and Artemis was summoned in his place. And she's gonna go over there in B tier. Why? Well, because I don't remember much about her. She looks nice, her design is alright, I haven't used her at all. Though I plan on getting her on NA when we get the free 5-star ticket, which should be in like a few months, right? Because I don't have a 5-star single target archer. I only have Gilgamesh and John for my archers, 5-star archers. And the ticket, while it gives you some servants, it don't give you all the servants. Like all the permanent ones for some reason. But regardless, like most permanents are like AoE, like Arjuna or Napoleon. She's the only single target one. So I'm gonna be picking her, and maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll change my opinion and place her like out of B plus or A tier when I start using her actually. But for now, she's gonna stay here. She's cool. I like her design, but I don't know much about her character. I don't remember much. I think she's like more of the like jealous type of thing because Ryan's such a playboy. But I don't know. That's all about all I know. So I cannot place her higher than B tier, unfortunately. Then we have Robin Hood, 3-star permanent archer. He's Robin Hood, okay? It would be a crime to put him lower than A tier. He's cool. I like his character. I like him a lot in the summer event as well. I have a hard time remembering where he appears in the actual story, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean he's great. I still really enjoy his character. I remember him being from the better characters in the Fate Extra Last Anchor anime, which was disgusting in my opinion, but at least the servants were somewhat good, despite them dying in like the second episode they appear every time. Yeah. I haven't played those Fate Extra games though, unfortunately, so I'm gonna place him here. I probably like him more than Emi Alter. Yeah, over here. Yeah, it's more than. No, I like Chloe more. I do use Robin Hood as well. Forgot to say this. And now we have Blavatsky, Helena Blavatsky Archer, or Swimsuit, or Summer, or whatever you're gonna call her. Basically, Helena, the 4-star limited archer. D tier. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna place her over there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this change. The reason for that is because I did like Helena's interactions with Tesla and Edison in the event. Like I liked her interactions more than I liked those two. I haven't used her, but like at least design-wise, she had a better design as well than these two girls here. That's why she moved from C tier to C tier, and they dropped to D tier. That's about all. Yeah. And now we get Tomoe Gozen, 4-star permanent archer who is a waifu and is over here in EX tier. Cause Tomoe is just great. I'm sorry. She looks really good, especially I like her Oni form, like the 3rd stage, is kind of meh to me. Like I really like her like standard 1st stage design. She's great. She's a good servant. I'm pretty sure I picked her for my free 4-star ticket, the last 4-star ticket we ever got. I picked her. Smart decision. I use her a lot. Still do sometimes. She's great. Waifu points. Cool character. Great gameplay. I don't know. She's great. Karen is higher mainly because I actually like his character a lot more than her. So like, if Isha wasn't the top waifu of actors, then she would be like here. But she is, so she has to fall lower. The next one we have Napoleon. No, we have Napoleon, 5-star permanent archer. For some reason I want to say limited. I don't know why. Napoleon's design is like top tier. It's amazing. Like when I saw him, I remember seeing him when he first dropped in JP, and I was watching like I think Kita Sean's video of him rolling for Napoleon, and he looked so cool. I was like, yes, I want him. I can't wait for him to show up in an A. He showed up. I never got him. He still looks cool. I don't think he's that great, and I've used him a bit because I did had him in my original JP account before I lost the code and couldn't get it. But I did use him for a time, and he was alright. Still, I don't know much about his character because I haven't read the Lost Spell once. But design-wise, at least, it's gonna go over there in B+, because just from the design alone, he's that great. I'm sorry. Now we have John Archer, or John Swimsuit, or Jarger. I don't know. 5-star limited archer, John. John is a great character, don't get me wrong. I really like John. I think the swimsuit they gave her, all 3 versions of the swimsuits they gave her are like really, really pretty. They're really beautiful, like all of it. The Final Ascension is so pretty, it's crazy. All different designs for her stages, like the sprites, are really cute and nice. I don't know, I feel like they did a great job as a servant, for a servant swimsuit, right? Because it's not like, oh, there's just reveal too much skin and make people buy. No, it's not like that. So it's nice. And she's a cool servant as well. I do use her. I did get her because I wanted her. The question is, yeah, I think A tier would be where she stands. Yeah. I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'll leave her here for now. And next up is William Tell, 3-star permanent archer. Now, honestly, his design is badass. He's a badass old man, but I don't really know much about his character, and I haven't used him either. So I can't really say that I'm gonna like place him that high. I'm gonna place him over there in B tier, maybe top C tier, because I just design alone sometimes can carry you up to a certain level. I feel like it's the same thing with Fujino. I don't have enough info to judge him. Wow, this tier is like a lot different from the Saber ones. There's I don't know, increase as the tiers go along, whatever. And next one is Hot Wheels. I'm gonna pronounce his name definitely wrong because his name is like so hard to pronounce. Azvastaman, or something like that. Hot Wheels, essentially. 4-star permanent archer. Right? Yeah, he's permanent, which I do have, and he's really cool. His design is great. I haven't used him. I plan on using him when I level him up. He has a badass design. Did I say that his design can get you up to C tier? No. His design can get you up to B tier because he's just that good. His design is just insane. Freaking wheel in the back, cool red hair, badass NP. His design changes drastically every time to the point that he's like, it's really cool. You choose. Do you want to be badass mecha, or badass like god looking form? I don't know. He's crazy. Again, I don't like his character. I don't know what his character is like, aside from some battle quotes and NP. But yeah, he goes over there in B tier. And next up we have Paris. 2-star permanent archer. I really don't know what I can say about Paris. I'm gonna put Paris in C tier, and the reason for that is, like, first of all, I actually don't know if Paris is a girl or a boy. Like, I know Paris in mythology, Greek mythology, it's a guy, like, and older. But here it's like a little kid with sheeps, which is like, it's interesting, it's funny, right? But I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of his design or his hair. I actually don't know if it's a gender bend version or if it's the actual one. I really don't know. Hence why I'm placing Paris in C tier. Next up we have Osaka Behime Archer or Summer, 4-star limited Archer. And I'm not a huge fan of Osaka Behime, if I'm being honest. Though in the event where she appears, I actually liked her. She was actually funny. Like, I find Osaka Behime Assassin really cringy. Like, she's really cringy. Just sometimes I'm just like, okay, just stop talking. But the 4-star version, the summer version, where she's more determined because she's a swimsuit warrior, whatever she's called. In the event, I didn't finish the event. I don't know. I actually like her a lot more. And her swimsuit versions are really nice too, if you know what I mean. But like, I do have her in JP. I have used her for quite some time. I would put her top B plus tier, which is crazy because it's like a Bohemian Assassin will be close to D or E tier, but the event makes her like a whole different person, or at least a whole better person than the usual one, essentially. Next we have Calamity Jane, the latest addition to NA, 4-star limited archer from Saber Wars 2. Calamity Jane is just that good. A plus tier. I really like her design. I really like Calamity Jane as a figure, I guess. Like in the past, I was thinking of, what if I made a fan story of servants, right? Of like an FGO like story of Singularity or something. I don't know, Hollywood Grey War. And I had a concept similar to like what was it? To Apocrypha, in the sense that there's like two sets of servants. With the only difference being that there were servants and then grand servants. Like 7 grand and 7 normal servants. And Calamity Jane was one of the servants I had decided to go with, as a writer of course. But I was actually happy to see that one of the servants I was thinking of actually became a servant. And I don't think she's the only one, because who else was I thinking? Odysseus also is a servant, who I was thinking as an archer, and he's now a writer. I guess they were reversed. But I was thinking of Odysseus as well. Regardless, Calamity Jane, loved her in the event. She was just great. Use her in JP, planning to use her a lot in the use her in, like, the whole event in NA. Got her to MP4. That's crazy because she's limited. Next year I'm gonna try to get her MP5 if possible. Yeah, because I was like super lucky. I got MP2. I got MP1 and MP2 in the first multi that I got her, and then I did another one, got a Space Ishtar, and then I got the MP3 as well, and then I did some singles. I got the MP4. I was really lucky with her. And next up we have Nightingale Santa, 4-star archer, welfare. I use her in JP a lot. She's my second archer that I use. And Nightingale is a fan character, I'll be honest. She's definitely going to be over there in A plus tier. Probably A plus or A tier. A tier sounds good. A plus. I'm going to do this, because I liked her more over there. Because she was alright. Alright, she was actually fun. She's fun to use as a servant. Hopefully, since we will be getting her in this December, I'm assuming, since it's a Christmas event. Hopefully I'll get to see her Santa version in the story and see how she turns out. So yeah, excited for that. And then we have the one and only, the Chad, Super Orion, Grand Archer, 5-star limited servant. Who's gonna move over there to A+ tier, top A+ tier? This man, this mass of muscles. He is so crazy. I have him in my JP. He was from the first servants I pulled there because when I started, that's when he dropped. He's so good. Like I love his design. I really do love his design. I really love his NP where we get to see Orion like descending and hugging him, or choking him depending on her mood, to be either a comical version or a serious version of the NP, which is really fun to me. It makes you see, oh, what am I gonna, fuck. Makes you want to see what you're getting, basically. It's like, is it going to be the joke one or the serious one, you know? And he's just busted. He's just crazy. He's my go-to archer. Just send him there, buff him like crazy. He's just going to kill everything. I remember using him with like double Custodia support, and oh my god. There was a time where his supports where the buffs were so many that I was like, okay, I took a screenshot of that. It was ridiculous. And he just butchered the boss in like the same turn, just dead. Chad Orion, man, he's here for you. He's gonna clean the job. Now I actually cannot remember her name for the life of me. Like I never remember her name. I'm like, I see, oh, who is this servant? And I cannot remember her name, so we're gonna search it up here. And her name is Sei Shonagon. That's why I keep forgetting her name. She is 4-star, what the fuck? 5-star limited archer for the Valentine event, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the Valentine of 2022, right? That's when we get her. Her design is really good, but again, that's the only thing I know. It's a design. I've used her like once or twice. But she has really nice, like, look at this design. It's really colorful, it's really, like, interesting. I don't know, it has an interesting design, really nice design. But other than that, I really don't know much about her to really place her. She's not in NA, first of all. I don't have her in JP. I don't use her in JP as a support. Like, you rarely see her around. I believe she's an AoE quick servant. That's about all I know of her. So, like, her design will place her top B tier, but that's about all. And then we have Ilya, so I'm gonna place her over. Okay, here's the thing. Normally I would place Ilya in D tier. But right now I'm gonna place her top C tier. Because, alright, no, I'm not gonna place her to, shit. See, normally I would place her D tier because I don't like Ilya. But I have Ilya, MP3 or MP2 in JP. And she's fun to use, okay? I used her quite a bit. Her outfits are also kind of cute, I'll be honest. And she's actually a good servant. I like her animations. She's a good servant. Fuck. Shit. I wanted to put her in D tier, but then they were like... I had fun times using her though, so I'm like, those two are the same thing. Not the same thing as servants, as what they do, but same thing for me. Like right now, both of these are like the 4-star servant, the 4-star archers. I used a lot in the past before I get those two, and like replace them with these two for now. But they're good. They're good. Both of them are good. And we have Nobukatsu, Nobunaga's brother. Who's gonna go there in like low A tier? He goes A tier because he's a servant. He's a friend point gacha limited 1-star archer. He's 1-star, right? Yeah. That is insane to me. Limited 1-star. I hate when they show up with limited low-star servants. Because if you don't get them at the time they show up, you were fucked. Because they're like 1-star servants, so you don't know when they're gonna show up again. Like this guy right here, he's and you know what the stupidest part is? When he dropped, moments before he dropped, I had I had some like my rare prisms that I used to buy friend points to roll, and I just rolled everything, and then an hour later, Nobukatsu dropped in JP, and I was like, "Fuck! I don't have to roll. I don't have anything to roll with. Shit!" And I think I had some of my rare prisms at the time, and I used them to get rolls and get him. And I was so unlucky. That was insane. I was getting like a rash. I was getting no servants. I was like, what the fuck? I just want to get him. It took me so long to get him to MP5. Yeah, I don't think he's that good either. He's just a Nobunaga support. That's about it. But it is a good character. He's limited. He has a nice design. He's voiced by the same voice actor that voices Deku, so that's fine. That's really fine. But yeah, A tier. And then we have James Moriarty. Oh shit! Spoiler alert. Whatever. James Moriarty, or I guess Shinjuku Archer of Shinjuku. Sorry. 5-star limited Archer. EX tier. I have used him in the past with supports. He's a good single target archer. I did want him. I had roll for him in the past many times, but I haven't gotten him yet. Hence why I'm resorting to Orion here soon. And he's a great character. I loved him in Shinjuku. He was really good. I like when he shows up and plays the. When we have little events like where it's more of like a story based, and he shows up and he's like helping you out. I don't know. It's really interesting those times. I also liked this relationship with Saber Fran in the second summer event. Second? Is it second or is it third? Yeah, it's the second one. Yeah. The second summer event. I don't know, he's just a great character overall. I don't think anyone can tell me otherwise. He's a great character. Then we have Nikola Tesla, 5-star Storylock Archer. She's gonna be over there in B tier. He has a cool design. Haven't used him like at all. He didn't do much in the story. Like I've seen him, he never really like. I know his character like a bit, but I don't think he's like anything crazy that I would put him higher than B tier. He's okay in B tier, I think. Then we have 3-star permanent archer, Tawara Tota, and he's gonna be over there in D tier because I'm not a fan of his design. I have not used her. What the fuck? Him? Haven't used him. Like I don't know. I don't have much to say about him, if I'm being honest. Like over there in D tier is all I'm gonna place him. And the last one, because I've been recording for, I want to say more than an hour or about an hour, and that's a long. Last one is gonna be Tristan, Knight of the Round Table. 4-star archer. Is he permanent or is he story locked? Oh no. Fuck, I cannot place him down there. Shit. Let's find out. What is he? Is he permanent or is he story locked? I think he's story locked. He should be story locked. Where is he? Yeah, he is story locked. Yep. He's a 4-star story lock archer. Which I think I have MP3 because I was rolling for Jalter like crazy and then just kept getting Tristan's. And Tristan is a fun character. It's gonna be over there in A+ here. Fun character, Knight of the Round Table. Again, I really like him being the antagonist in Camelot as one of the antagonists. He has a cool design. I love the harp bow that he has. I haven't used him yet. I plan on using him because again he's MP3, so I should use the higher MP servants that I have. But yeah, other than that, that's about all I can say. I've been recording for a while now. I'm just gonna check out again the tiers to make sure that I haven't placed anyone lower or higher than I wanted. Funny that this time around we have all gold servants. Actually, I remember we've had lower servants. No, we had Bedivere, so we definitely had a lower one. Here we only have like Arash is the lowest rarity servant, the highest tier, being A plus. Then again, there are not that many like low star servants either. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 10 of them. They're like 30 plus. That's like 4 stars and 5 stars. But yeah, that would be all. I think that's all. It's like 4 a.m. right now, so I should go to sleep. And I should end this video. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did watch till the end, let me know in the comments what you think of the tier list. Who is your favorite archer? Or who is your favorite waifu archer, I guess. Another question is that. And yeah, next time we'll be doing the Lancer tier list. Oh shit, I forgot to say the other ones. Hold on. I forgot to say where Faye Tristan, Anastasia, and Zenobia go. I'm going to be quick because I already have the ending going on. So Faye Tristan, interesting design, but kind of creepy. She would be somewhere in B plus, or maybe low A tier. But interesting design. Anastasia would be B, probably, and Zenobia would be A high tier because she is insane waifu material right here. She could when she drops in an A and I can read her like story and what she's doing essentially, she could probably be EX tier. But for now, she's had to stay in A or A plus, or a low A plus, depending on how I feel. But yeah, that'll be all. Quick little end there to a long video. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna watch it till the end, but whatever. That will be all. Thank you for watching and have a great day, night, whatever. I don't know why I opened this in the intro, whatever. Yeah.